Hi everybody, Brian here, .net. Just wanted to give you an updated Elite guided tour of the Quant ELITE membership. A couple things before we start. Just so you know, you do have access to the analytics membership as well, so it has its own separate dashboard. In there, you will find this video that will walk you through all the social media, how everything integrates with Facebook for the events and some other stuff. So you may want to watch that first before watching this video. Anyways, once you do that, I'm assuming we can now proceed. So it's very similar to the analytics membership. You can just flip between these two. Here you can edit your profile, change your password, name, all that. Here are our video tutorials that are for the Quant and Analytics memberships. Here is specific only for Elite members. These are articles only made available for members. So for instance, if you want to check out any articles I have on MATLAB, and there's dozens upon dozens of different articles on different topics. So we have MATLAB here. What you to understand that this membership has archived content all the way back to May 2012. So there's a ton of content that you can easily search on. For instance, if you go C# maybe, or .NET, so you can get any of the older material for .NET, SQL Server. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that's fairly old. The only way you'll know is by exploring it. So going back to the Elite membership, and then obviously we have our secure chat, which is available for Analytic and Elite members. They're the same chat room, but understand that we have this special link for the Telegram group, so you're welcome to be part of that by joining here, and then that will open up to quite industrious analytical quant trading, algo trading enthusiasts. So you can get that in the secure chat. We have some older FAQ sections, frequently asked stuff, on over the years that have been tracked for quite a long time, since 2012, as I told you. Also, we have the video playlist, which is just basically to the YouTube playlist. We have lots and lots of videos. The whole YouTube channel is well over 2,000. Just so you know, keeping it within all the Elite members, that a lot of my technology stuff is only going to be found in this section here, the Elite member articles. So all my ultra secretive stuff will be found in here moving forward. Next up, before I go into this section, and the entire archive, as I said, from present day all the way back to May 2012, there is that. But the other big thing that the membership entails is the courses. So there's 4 courses that are at your disposal. The first one is an older, it's not that old, and it doesn't really become obsolete over the last number of years, is Forex API programming for Forex and Dukascopy with their JForex platform from Dukascopy out of Switzerland. Do note that U.S. residents are not allowed to, or Dukascopy don't take U.S. residents, but I'm going to be including Olanda in the Python stuff, so they do take U.S. residents. So the next course that you have access to is the Interactive Brokers API Workshop. Of course, they are universal, including the US, obviously. So we include techniques to use Redis, NoSQL database, Python, Java, C++, including non-Windows like Mac and Linux, specifically for those 2 operating systems outside of Windows. We do include that. Then we get into the Python, C++, algo, indie trading course, which is quite involved. So here we have 24 courses. This is built off of UC Davis, and that includes options and futures with the equivalent algorithms for that course. That's mostly for commodity, non-equities, and for fundamental use. Next up we have Python version 2, which is the older version of Python for infrastructure building blocks to build out a primitive trading system. So we have that. Now before I start, in case you are not aware of how the courses work, in here we have the first link. You can see here we get the units, and then some of the courses have separate modules which have included one or multiple units. So each one will have a hyperlink, or the first one will have a hyperlink, so you can go in and consume the first unit. And here you have all the content. At the bottom, you just mark as completed, and now you can navigate to your next unit, and that will take you to the second unit, which is again marked as completed once you consume everything. And then mark as completed, and now you can navigate between the two units or multiple units. Just go to the bottom and you'll find these links here. Mark as completed, previous unit, and mark previous unit. So if I go back to the course, which is the Python 2 algo trading, you'll see what you've consumed. If you scroll down, so you've only done the first two here by these two check marks. So that's how you navigate through this. And the last course is the most evolving, most up to date. Includes Bitcoin cryptocurrency as well, and is updated for Python 3, which is the new version of Python. The previous version of Python is version 2, so it's a little older. But obviously Python 3 is specific for today's time. Okay, so those are the courses. So the other area is this archive, as I mentioned before, all the way back to May 2012. And then here we have a special section only for elite members. So you can navigate through these, and there's 4 in each, so a total of 12. So here under latest news, let me just pull that up. You'll get all the latest news, which it will include, let me just do it this way. So you get all the latest articles that fall under that category. Calendar events, which will take you to the Facebook events page. We will be lining up more events as time marches on that you will get exclusive access to. Also, group chat. We have the group chat that I mentioned earlier. We have a knowledge base, which of all our legacy stuff, some download stuff that you may be interested in. It's kind of old, but who knows? We don't delete stuff. Then we get into the training. Again, articles, just generic articles that are for the elite members with the Quant Analytics. Then we have the courses, as I mentioned earlier. So those are pretty well everything in one, but I've segregated them out by submenu for each one as well. Also, we have live training, which again is no different than the live events on the Facebook page. Also, we have video tutorials. Now remember, these are exclusive, only available for elite members. And then we have the general stuff, which is kind of like bonus stuff. So here we have some bonus materials that you can't get anywhere else. We have, what else do we have? Books, some exclusive books, references. In there you can just scroll through them. Books to start, which are highly recommended. Also, we have software, some older software. I might update this with some new stuff. Just go under the elite downloads here, and that will take you over to the downloads section as well. And then lastly, we have the models, which again are very old, but can be useful for anybody. So here we have some older stuff from, I believe it's Khan Academy. Let's just check this out. Yes, this is all Khan Academy that I went through, I don't know, so back in 2014. All right, so that's pretty well the entire membership. It's pretty involved. And if you need to know the links for where to get the events, all you got to do is just come under here and you shall find the exclusive data here. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you out. Got questions, just email me at support@quantlabs.net, and hopefully you enjoy this membership. Talk to you later.